And yeah, let's see. I haven't been on for a while, especially not my morning live. So it is 7:44 in the morning where I am, which is a little early, which is why I have all the bright lights on. Because it's still kind of dark outside. Although this morning we've been having a really beautiful, like orangey pink sky. So I'll take it. So I just had to set up all my lights, but we'll work with what we got. I think my cat got the zoomies or something. But yes, I have not been live and I wanted to come live for my regulars who I used to be live for like 3 times a week. So maybe over the winter I'll get back into the habit and come on more during my weekday mornings. If I get into the swing of it. We have been like really busy lately. Where you been, twin? I know, right? I've been here and there. Do you work today or do you have today off? I hope you have today off. I'm trying to think if anything new thank you for the 2 thumbs up. I'm trying to think if anything new has happened. So we got a new mattress the other day. That's about as much as I can think of at the moment. Oh, nice. Today and tomorrow off. Sweet. Make sure you do something you enjoy doing. It is. It's like a firm mattress, so I have to get used to it because it's kind of. Hey, how are you, Joseph? Yeah, it's like a firm mattress, so I just got to get used to it because I was used to like a soft one. So now I'm like, it feels like I'm laying in a Doc Martens shoe or something because it's like so like supportive and firm. If that makes sense. 41. Oh my goodness. Okay, I knew you'd like that. Is it just the beginning of your summer? Hey, Matt. That's our Celsius, hun. Yeah, 41. Annie, that's like on a day that we're having a heat wave and we're melting and inside by the air conditioners. Yeah, that's what his day is like. And it's the beginning of summer. Like, what? It's starting off at 41? Oh no. I think with the humidity or the heat, whatever they call it, I think we've just reached 41 once that I can remember. Usually we're in the negatives. I've been in negative 41. Oh, do you have air conditioning or do you just have fans? I remember you had fans, but I don't know if you also have air conditioning. I swear, Australians are like the strongest people. They leveled up. They can handle the heat, kangaroos, whatever else. The spiders, the octopus, everything's trying to kill them over there. And they're just like going about their day like nothing's happening in 41 degrees Celsius weather. Hello. Good, you have air conditioning. Good. I was watching someone who's in Australia and she said she's in West Australia. She said last year it didn't get hot enough for her to need her air conditioning and hers broke. So she never replaced it. I'm like, oh, dang. Like, I'm pretty sure you need one. What time is it? It is 7:50 in the morning. What time is it for you? And thank you for the 3 thumbs up, everyone. I get heat rashes. I know, right? I melt. If it's like 25 is nice, 30 is hot. Anything over 30 and I'm cooked. Right now it's 8:50. Okay. They couldn't wait till you got home. Was it so you could put on the air conditioning or were they just missing you? WA. Would that be Washington? Or wait, PM. It's 8:50 p.m. 8:50 p.m. That's like, oh, Western Australia. Okay. Cuz I was like that's Australian, isn't it? Cuz 8:50 cuz that's like 13 hours. Hey Tash, you hope both. Does Ronnie ever like cuddle with you, or is he just chill and do his own thing most of the time? Like, is he an independent guy or is he a cuddler? And welcome everyone who's new. If you're new, my name is Amanda and I'm in Canada. And we have Tash in the house. Well, if you're in Western Australia, do you have air conditioning as well, like our friend Joseph? I hope so. I'm trying to think if anything new has happened, but I don't really recall. Not too sure. What about you guys? What day is today? Thursday? Is it? Yeah. Does anyone have plans for the weekend? He hangs close when Dusty's not around. Yeah, Dusty's the little girl boss. That's so cute. Don't forget to wait, what's it, Matt? Say hi, Raju. Thank you, Matt. I love it. Um, and hello. So, does anyone have any plans for the weekend? I don't know if I do yet. I should figure out if I do. Tash, do we have any plans for the weekend? I don't think we do yet, which is good. It's kind of been busy for us, especially Tash. He's been really busy. Beautiful smile. Thank you. I know we went to go for a walk the other weekend, but it was like um really cold. And hello, Kylo ate most of his food over here. Well, we're gonna have to drop some off, or you're gonna have to pick some up. It's funny because Anna was like feeding him like this like bougie expensive food that's really healthy for him, but he likes the cheap stuff. And it's the same with our cat Tika. Like we have this expensive um cat food and she'll like it, but she'll love the cheap stuff from the grocery store. I'm like, why? But I mean, it is what it is. On Sunday. Okay. So you have like a quiet weekend then too, Joseph. These lights are so bright. You can probably like see it reflecting in my eyes, but it is what it is. Anna, did you see the sunrise? It's all orange and pretty. How's Kylo and Charlie? Oh, it's gonna be busy, Matt? You know you didn't want Anu. Yeah, you're getting along. Charlie is my parents' Pomeranian, and he's afraid of everything. Like, he's afraid of other dogs. He's just a little scaredy boy, but Kylo is visiting over there, and I was wondering if he was gonna bark at him or what he was gonna do. But I think Kylo's gonna stand his own ground. Because the one day he like hissed and went to swat at Charlie, so I think Charlie gets the idea to leave the cat alone. It always pops up this. He just looks. He's probably like, what is this? Because he books it. And I knew you loved that. Kylo scratch that language. How do you guys at people where it like highlights their name? Like I try that when I'm in other people's live streams, but I can never do it. Like, do you at and then is there a secret? Do you at and then space and type their name, or what? How do you get it to do that? Because I just end up just being like, just typing it out. No, I don't know. No, I don't think you have to. I was brushing my hair this morning, Anu, and I caught the helix piercing so hard. I brushed it so hard. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna be good. So I sprayed it with the saline spray and pretended nothing happened. So hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, it's okay. Like it didn't bleed or anything. I just like was brushing and then it hooked it and pulled. So I can't wait till I can get a smaller bar on it because I got right here pierced, but it has like a longer bar in case it swells. 1 month I can get. Is it for your reverse helix? You're going on Friday. Who are you going with? Oh, tell me after. I won't ask on here. I know 1 month left and I can get the smaller bar in. So then it won't be caught in my hair because sometimes it's like caught in my hair and stuff like that. Out of all the piercings I had, this one's the one that's gonna take the longest to heal, which I knew because it was cartilage. But plus, if you sleep on it wrong or you brush it and stuff like that, I wasn't like all my other piercings I had healed like quicker and wasn't so much. Your forward helix. Oh no. I don't know if they will take it out because you haven't had it long enough. It's not healed yet, is it? I don't even know why they call it helix because back in the day, like probably Tash and Joseph know, like we used to just call this a cartilage piercing. We didn't know there was like so many different places you could pierce and they all had different names. Well, I didn't. I feel like they'll want it to heal. At least they'll take a look at it and they're not just like go to your doctor. Because I feel like if you go to your doctor, they're going to be like, go to the people who pierced it. Oh, I don't know why Tika's crying now. She already got her wet food. She hit me up. She was trying to get it at 6 this morning. I'm like, girl, it is too early to be crying for wet food. I feel like it will heal. There's probably just something else you can do to help it. Yeah, Tika's just voicing her opinion like usual. She's like up at 6 trying to hit me up. Okay, so you put at, then whoever you're talking to in the chat, put their name that is in the at annual. But when you put at and then whoever you're maybe I didn't, I'll try it again. Maybe I didn't do it right. Because I tried that and then my comment was at and then their name and I felt like, I felt like an idiot. Because I'm like, how do you guys do this? Oh, did it work? Anu did it. Thank you, Matt. Now I know. Now I can be like one of the cool kids and actually know what I'm doing. New Year. Well, you probably can if I can. It's not showing for you. It's highlighted on my end. See? Oh yeah, it could be your phone. Anna's phone is I think one of our old phones. We have to upgrade at 13, but I took it out a month later as a, yeah, it probably would get bumped around and stuff. A monthly, but like you can do that down here, but I feel like up here where there's cartilage you have to be more careful of like taking it out, but I don't know. I'm missing the power button on my phone. I know the power button on the side of her phone popped out, so she has to use a little pin to turn. We'll update one of her phones. We just haven't had the time. Like they were offering me some sweet deals, but we have not had the time to go in and talk to them because it always takes like 2 hours when you get a new phone. Like you go in, you know what you want, but somehow you're there 2 hours and you're just like, okay, get me out of here. But I used to like going to get when we'd upgrade our phones to Walmart. Back to school time, they'd always put the best deals and they'd give you gift cards and stuff. Now they're not giving as much gift cards, but that's usually when they had the best deals for phones. And then TVs, I think it goes on sale around Super Bowl time. Like all the, and then laptops are probably September. Like all the electronics, they have different times of the year that they put the best deals on. But we'll see what we can arrange so Annie doesn't have to use a pin to turn her phone on and off. Thank you for the 7 thumbs up, everyone. You got it, Tash. Thank you, Matt. Now we're all learning. It did do it. No, it did work. It's showing on my end. Wait, maybe it only highlights for the person. No. Payment plans for Boxing Day. Girl, you don't got no Boxing Day money. You've been on a shopping spree. It doesn't? Well, it's highlighted on my end. So maybe when I did it, it worked. It just didn't show up on my end. I don't know. We're all trying to figure this out. These lights are warm. I forgot how warm they are. Well, not warm, but like bright and stuff. Oh, getting a lawyer for You're funny, Anna. You already have a lawyer. Your cousin. Her cousin's a good lawyer. She defends the guilty. Poor Anu. Guilty little what, Tash? Last Friday we mm. Oh my goodness, Matt. Oh, you meant guilty, LOL. Yeah. I remember you were gonna do that, Matt. That's cool. I used to do trivia all the time, and then I started finding the. She does. She's like, I defend the guilty. I'm like, okay. She will always get Anu out of trouble. Like, no matter what Anu does, I could be like about to like lose my mind over something she did. and her cousin will just say something like a few words and she cracks me up, and then I'm like, okay, well, I can't be upset because I'm laughing. I hate that because you can't be upset and school them if you're like, huh, like an idiot. And she always gets me to laugh. Right? She's a good she's a good lawyer. It keeps popping up all these questions that I can ask in chat and then it disappears. So like it moves the chat up and then goes away. The first question was, what's something that made you smile? And then the question it just said now was, what chore is your least favorite? Hello. Now I'm thinking of that. What chore is my least favorite? I hate putting laundry away. Like, I don't mind washing it, drying it, folding it. I hate putting it away. Hey, Rhodey, how are you? I love the little emojis, the little popcorn and flowers. Those are so cute. Rhodey, have you had any more snow? I think you had more than we did. Hello. Is that Sonic in your display? I used to love that game. On Sega? Is anyone else? Well, yeah, we are. I was gonna say, is anyone else old enough to have played it? But thank you. But yeah, we are. I know. I just said this morning too. Like, I wonder if it's too early for Rhodey. Because I was like, who will be here this morning? We did get a lot of snow early this year. Yeah, we did. It's raining. Well, don't send. Actually, yeah, we're supposed to get rain today. I think they said like, I don't know, 10 millimeters. Why do we measure? I guess I was gonna say, why do they measure in millimeters? Why not just do centimeters? But maybe because it's a liquid, we have to. I don't know. You do? I know you let Matt. You always prepare for things. I'm sure she appreciates it. Because, like, that's an awesome wingman to have someone do your trivia questions and mod. Yeah, like when I was looking up my trivia questions, I just keep going around the same ones. I'm like, I've been asking these ones, so it's hard to, like, get new ones. You will be the best. Thank you. I don't know about that. I feel mediocre at best, but hey, I'll take mediocre. Can't believe I've been live streaming for like a year now. I think. I don't want to be famous. I see some people's channels that take off so quickly because they like have their niche or like they just grow quickly, but mine has been slow and steady, which is okay with me because I see some of the people who grow quick, then there's all this drama and stuff. I don't want drama. I want this to be a fun place. I want it to be a safe place for everyone. Yeah, I don't know what she meant. There's gonna be 4 rounds. Okay, so you divide it up. So music, Disney movies, and movies and general knowledge. Well, that's fun because then it'll give people different, like, a chance. Because like I'm not good at movies, but I'm pretty good at music, and I know some general knowledge. Just good vibes, right? I think Tika's driving Tash crazy now. I just keep hearing the door open.
In, out, in.
She wants in and out of the room. You have to. Oh, okay. I was gonna say he has to put that on silent because I could hear myself. 10 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. I think I have some trivia here, but I don't know if they're any good. I bought the. Thank you. I bought them at the Dollar Tree, so you never know what you're gonna get. He was. I missed him. I caught him one day. The one day I caught him, and yeah, he does look like he's doing pretty good. If anyone's wondering, Davey is our friend who he got a virus and then was paralyzed from the waist down. Like he woke up and he couldn't walk, the poor guy, which must have been terrifying, but he can walk now. I seen him the one day he was on the trail, and I'm like, yes, I love when he goes on the trails and walks. Although the one day he was on that trail, he kept finding all these deer bones and deer skulls and stuff. I was like, why are there like a collection of deer there? I'm in Canada. How about you? So far we have Canada, the USA, and Australia that are in here. Russia, wow. What time is it in Russia? You're the first person from Russia that's come to my live stream. That's exciting. I try and remember where everyone comes from, but it gets hard at times. Sometimes it gets a little difficult because there's a lot to remember. But the funny thing is, like, it just, like, I just remember things, like, from the live streams. Like, people will tell me something and it, like, just somehow gets, like, goes in files and gets remembered. It's kind of dark outside. But I do and I don't. Like, if you ask me what I did yesterday, it takes me a while to remember, and half the time I have to look at my planners. If it's something for me, I don't remember, but other people's stuff I remember. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm in Canada. Which planet has the most gravity? I'm gonna say Earth. I don't know why Pluto's going around in my head like. You think it's Jupiter? And Rhodey, do you know like Russian? You just busted that out. I don't even know how to get half those characters to appear. Jupiter. I knew he'd get it. I was like, maybe it's a trick question. Maybe it's just Earth and we're... I know nothing about planets. The only thing I know about planets is they were really rude and kicked Pluto out, which I don't think is fair. If he was considered a planet once, he should be a planet. Like, how are you just gonna take that away? No, it's morning. It's morning, but it just the sun wasn't up. It's 8 in the morning here. Two and a half times strong. Well, that's crazy. I wonder why the gravity has to be, like, there has to be more gravity on Jupiter. Maybe to keep it in place. Rody, you're like, I just picked up it quick. You're a quick learner. So 5:20. Okay. 5:28 to 8. So 9 hours ahead. Well, I know nothing about that. Let me guess here. I feel like Spain or France. I don't know. Is it? Oh, I guess that makes sense. It's Brazil. I was close. I said Spain and France. I said everything other than the correct answer. I, you know what? Of all this time I've been doing trivia questions, I just realized I'm not good at trivia because I just got 2 out of 2 wrong. Although I know nothing about football or space. Maybe if it was a different category, I'd redeem myself. I always wonder if I went on Jeopardy, like how well would I do? I would know the answer, but I'd forget to say what is or who is in the form of a question, and they'd be like, and I'd be like, but I got the answer right, and they'd be like, you have to do it in the correct term. How many years I know English? Is that what you're asking? I only know English, so 39 years. Well, the first year didn't count because I was just like making noises and babbling. So 38 years. If it was about stickers, I like to think I know a lot about stickers, but maybe one day I'll go outside. But I'm kind of near a parking lot and everyone's license plates and stuff is there, so I don't want to show out the window just in case. I don't want to show anything personal. You want to see what Canada looks like? Maybe on a short video. I have on short videos actually. If you go to my channel, you'll see a lot. Oh, I used to know this one. How fast can a cheetah run in short? Everyone says I was gonna say 60. Don't I know, Anu, you picked up on that too. Somebody told me the other day, don't. They're like, there's too much software that can detect where you are. I'm like, why do people want to know where I am? Tash! He's like, just Google it. No. What about it? You see that one GeoGuessr guy? Up to 70 miles per hour. I remember in school I was researching Australia and I think they said the kangaroo short term could run like 60 kilometers an hour or something like that. That's what the book I read said, but they always re-update that. He just he does? No, he must have like software or something. How can he know where everything is? Like landmarks? Cheetahs. Um What was it just? Imagine cheetahs getting the zoomies at 120 kilometers per hour. That would be something to watch. I wonder if they do. Oh, a keyboard. Is it like a keyboard? Or keys, a piano? Ah, we said it at the same time. Rainbolt. That doesn't sound like a real last name. You'll have to send me it. So that's what he does on lives? Do people just send pictures and he guesses where they are? That's that's wild. A piano. Do, 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 do. He plays GeoGuessr. I wonder why he's so good at it. Maybe he just like researches a lot. I don't know. I kind of think it's a scam because how can he know where everything is? I don't know. I feel like it's like if you know what God's name is, then maybe I will. You said in the name of God, but do you know what God's name is? Ever in space? What was the first soft drink ever in space? Ah. I was gonna say Mountain Dew just because it popped in my head, but I feel like it'd be one of the main ones because they would pay to be like, we were in space. Space pop. It's the first soft drink ever. Wait, how can it be expensive? Coca-Cola. It was Coke. They did it again this year after last year's backlash. What are their ads? Because I don't even have cable. Okay, wait. What is Joseph asking? Wait. I don't know. Why, Tash? Oh, I don't even know what it is, so it's not too traumatic to me. Who is the first president of Russia? I don't know. It's a game called 1% in Australia. Is that because only 1% can get it? I need to think about it. Because there's no pattern in it that I see. I don't know. I watch videos of people who live in Russia just to see what the daily life is like. I find it enjoyable. I like the grocery stores there. They have a lot of different variety of stuff and it's not as expensive. Although I don't know how much the average wage is in Russia, so it might still be expensive. It's at the second and third letters. Man, I wouldn't have got that. I would have to stare at it cross-eyed for like an hour. I don't even know what happened with it. Was it the second? Let me go back. Sunday. Wait. Wednesday. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. 3 of Jim. It blew up mid-flight. Wait. Oh, but all of them are so close. I have to think of how old I was. And I don't remember how old I was. Dang. I'm gonna say 94, but I probably don't get it right. That was my guess, 94. When I was 8 years old. We got it! Yay! I got one right. I'm on the... Yeah, I'm not going outside. I'm not doing it. As Mona would say, no, because no. I didn't, but I've watched all of them. Jim Carrey is so funny, and the faces he makes is so funny. I know, right, Anu? I'm just computing, if you're wondering why I'm blinking. I'm thinking. Sometimes Tash will be like, why are you blinking? I'm like, I'm thinking, I'm processing. I like Matt's trivia questions. He's good at them. I already have my... It's funny. What was the first, like... Wait, what was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? I want to say Snow White, but could have been Sleeping Beauty. I'm going to say Snow White. I want to say Snow White too, because it's either Snow White or Sleeping Beauty. But Snow White was a really old story, so I figured it might have been one that they made the movie of first. We got it right. Wait, what is Joseph saying? What is the 3-word phrase? Huh? Thou. I don't know. What is the 3-word phrase? Oh, because deep is in thought. Okay, I could have got that one if I stared at it long enough. It's hard when you're on a live stream and you're trying to like, huh? Deep in thought. That one makes sense. I would have got that one. Eventually. I feel like these bright lights are making me nauseous. No, it's okay, because I would have just would have gave up. Deep in thought. Before becoming Harry Styles, do I even... I thought so too. Okay, Harry Styles. Which one? Oh, I know which one he is. Um, I don't know what Costa is, so I'll go D. I know that David Coverdale from Whitesnake used to work like in a suit store before he. Well, that's funny. World Trivia Night on Washington, right? Because we're all from like different. We got a lot of different. We got UK, we got Russia, we got Australia, Canada, America. Do you know for the longest time I thought North America referred to, like when I was a kid, I thought it meant Canada because like we were north in America. Like I was like, "Oh, we're the north." So we're North America. I didn't know. I had no idea that it referred to Canada and the United States. Because I thought the states were just the states. Like I was like, oh, they're America. We're North America, and South America is South America. Yeah, I had no idea. Why did you feed me false information? Isn't Canada in? Yeah, Canada is in North America. But I thought North America only referred to Canada. Oh, yeah, and Mexico. Yeah, I was like, I thought it just meant Canada. You can see how well the school system really teaches us because none of what I learned in school I actually use in my daily life. None of it. How is Mexico always included? I swear it would be like a new law passed in Canada minus COVID. School was useless when I went. The only thing I got from school was trauma. A lot of trauma. That was it. I feel like if I would have been raised at home learning to like do things around the house, then I'd actually learn daily life skills. Whereas I went and wasted all that time and I just didn't get anything from it. The Spice Girls had, okay, wait, I got this. What was the name of the song? Spice Up Your Life. Wait, 97. So I was 11. I was 11. So, what was I? Viva Forever was a good song. Damn. And it shut up. Spice up your life. Well, that was a number one song. Whereas Viva Forever wasn't, I don't think, ever a number one song. It's either Spice Up Your Life or Wannabe. Maybe it, yeah, Spice Up Your Life might have been before. Well, don't tell anyone that, Tash. I did too, though. Like the Power Rangers? I don't know. You might be losing it. How did they introduce themselves like Power Rangers? Oh, and it was Wannabe. Ronaldo? Oh, Yeah. Did they? I don't know. And I watched the movie and I was a fan. Me and my friend, like, would watch the movie and I'd be like, hey, I'm Sporty Spice. And she was either baby or ginger. I can't remember. Did you have the poster? I had some merch. I had like a t shirt, a ring. What else did I have from them? I don't think I had the poster. Tash, did you ever have their poster? I had a t shirt. No posters. Actually, growing up, I don't think I ever had posters. Because I don't remember them being on my wall. The CD. Oh, Tash. Who went to Russia? Oh, Ronaldo went to Russia. That's okay, Tash. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. This watch makes my wrist itchy, so I'm really sure that this silicone band is irritating me. And I don't know why. I was like, I'm gonna wear this watch to check my steps just to see how well I'm doing. I might be doing better than I thought. No, no, I do not. Who here gets 10,000 steps a day? Okay, what in let me think. If I could That's so random. Well, not really. You had Kiss and Farrah Fawcett. I think a lot of guys had Farrah Fawcett on their wall. I'm gonna say Strong Enough, but I don't remember what she actually wore. I had that album. I had the Cher album. But then I also like most of my music was music from the 70s, but when I was little, I did like some like I like it wasn't if I could turn because remember also Shania Twain went out and in the 90s, like I don't know if it was 93 or whatever, she showed her midriff and everyone was like, you can't do that in country music and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, I am. There's nothing wrong with it. So, um, she did it and then it like stuck. And now that I think of it, it was such a like simple thing. All she did was show a bit of her stomach and they were all in like you can't do that, Robble Robble. Now you look at the music videos nowadays are disgusting and like not even mediocre. They're like subpar. I do because um she had good hair. And what's my little soda pop? Shania? Shania Twain, it was gorgeous. She's still gorgeous. I think she's 60 now, but she makes 60 look good. Oh, it's from a popular movie. It's a song, okay. Because I was like, what am I missing now? Guys, catch me up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't watch that. The only thing I watch is Star Wars. You make 60 look good. Are you 60, Rhodey? You and Shania. Okay. golden. Which man? I feel like a woman from. Dang, that's a hard one. Okay, 98, 42 weeks. I'm gonna say D. That. Oh wait. I'm gonna say that don't impress me much. D. You're 61. I guess that makes sense because you've been writing for like a lot of years. Up, up, up. Well, that's a good one. You're still the one. Joseph, are you cheating? How are you getting all the answers right? How do you even know it's Shania? She made it down there? My goodness. And I actually really I like a lot of her songs. Yeah. 80s and 90s is my jam. Yeah, it is actually for you. That's true because you like music from the 80s. Whereas I like a lot of stuff from the 70s, but not the popular stuff. Like they would consider it hard rock today, but back in the day, they wouldn't even play the songs before 9 o'clock at night. Like one time I was like listening, okay, one time I was at that place where you not rollerblade. What's the one with four wheels? Roller skate. I was at that place going around and you could recommend songs. So all the songs I recommend, I'm like, can you play Deep Purple? And they're like, no, it's family time. I'm like, well, I listen to Deep Purple on the couch with my dad. I not computing. Skate. Okay, yeah. And then I was like, well, can you play something from Uriah Heep? No. I was like, can you play something from Boston? Like, no. White Snake, no. I was like, okay, I give up then because I don't know what you can play. Everything I suggested, they're like, you can't. Was roller skating? Yeah, it was back in the day. Even at A&W, they had that. What? I do not know anything about Tina Turner. I'm just I want to say A, but I'm gonna say C. Yeah, like they used to before. What is even B? Nutbush City Limits? Okay, I figured it would because that was the popular song, but then I thought maybe it was something else. I've been told I'm an old soul ever since I was little. See, you're coming to Canada, Money. What did I call you, Anu? Did I dox you? I don't remember. Did I say your real name? Oops. It's funny. Oh, okay. Because I did one time in a live and then I just made that one private. And there wasn't a lot of us in there. I was like, oh, crap, I did it. It's funny. If you come to Canada, you should see Niagara Falls or go to Alberta. I did learn a lot, Matt, and I was entertained, and I didn't have to think of a lot of stuff to talk about. It was great. I loved your questions and Joseph's. But yeah, I am. You're like 30. That was good trivia. How have I been on here for an hour? It's flying by because I haven't been on here in the mornings. But I'm hoping to like get back. You're 30. I'm 39. Mm-hmm. Does make time fly, doesn't it, Tash? Next summer I'm gonna be 40, and then apparently my dad says I'm gonna fall apart. So at 40, you lose your eyes and then the rest follows. I'm like, thanks, thanks, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, because Tash is 10 years older than me. So I'm going to be 40, he's going to be 50. Well, don't put out your personal information. We're on the internet. Is it? Yeah, because you and Tash are the same age, so that makes sense. Never know who's lurking. That's close to my, I have a family member who's in January. No, he's Tash's age. Um, Tash, don't put you guys. You're so funny. Oh yeah, you both are. The 19th, that's true. I am a July baby, and a lot of my family is July babies, and that is because 9 months before July is hunting season. I'll leave that up to your imagination to why that bred so many babies, but so many of my family like were July babies. We're all like July babies. Yeah. His name is actually like Randolph. Nike, I have no clue. In Hawaii, Hawaii has good coffee. So, no, they weren't the milkmans. It's just people returned home in a good mood. The fall is a beautiful time in hunting season. I guess everyone just, yeah. 71. I forgot the question. I was going to guess not that, so I got it wrong. Nike has been around since 71, eh? I wouldn't have known that. I knew they were around for a while, but who made those shoes that there was like those little like basketballs and like you could squeeze the basketballs like on the tongue of his shoe? I remember those. No, I don't know your name. Yeah, those were so cool. I never had them, but I always wanted to squeeze the little like the thing. Oh, Rhodey, that makes sense. No. I was like, milkman, no. Well, maybe. Actually, could have had something to do with it. If you want to tell me, you can. Joseph, did you ever have those shoes? I just admired them from afar. Yeah. Yeah, like all of us were July babies. I was born in a heat wave. You didn't either. I was born in a heat wave, and my brother was born in a bad snowstorm, like a blizzard. My poor mom. Imagine like being pregnant in a heat wave. That would have been hard. But yeah, she said it was a bad heat wave for me and he was a blizzard. I'm like, okay. You just want to see outside, eh? I have videos of Tash. I have videos of outside. I have short videos where I show on walks and stuff. You can see outside. This plant is all chewed up. Tika, like every single leaf is bitten off. She goes and she'll go to the tip of it and just chew it off. There's like one that still has the tip of the leaf on it. It's a spider plant. Were you the earthquake? There was an earthquake. And your mom also reminds you of your first day of school. Poor little guy. You were a 9 pound baby? I almost was 9 pound. Whew. Okay, which musical block was Julia? I don't know who Julia Andrews is. I'll just say Mary Poppins because, yeah, well, yeah, a 9 pound baby. Do you know my grandma had like 10 pound babies at home naturally? And she was like, meh. I was like, ah. Tasha's here if you can hear my half of Mary Poppins. I got it right. It was Mary Poppins. Are you the oldest, Joseph? Or no? No, you have an older brother, so no. Because 4'9", that's so little. You were the youngest? Were you the biggest? Or were you the smallest? Because usually the first baby roughly weighs as much as the mother weighed when she was born. So like um Anu and my weight were only off by like half an ounce or something. But Anu was almost a 9 pound baby. Not quite, but you're the tallest. So you get your height from your dad then? I'm not the tallest. My brother is over 6 feet tall. He's like a lot taller. Rhodey, right? Okay, in 1979 James Bond movie, does the famous spy what blah, 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 in what 1979 does the spy? Well, I would say it was B because it has moon in the name, but I don't know. I got it right, haha, because moon was in the name. He was 5 foot. So where's your height come from? It must have skipped a generation. Do you have tall grandparents? I almost doxed myself and said my last name. I was going to say that blah, blah, blah were tall people because they were Vikings and lumberjacks. Because my mom is short and my dad is average. I think, above average height for a woman, but not by much. I'm like 5'6" or 5'7". Your mom's. Your, everyone in the Ewoks. So everyone's little and cute. It's like Tasha's family. His parents are petite, like really tiny. And I wasn't gonna badmouth Anno. What are you talking about? Is Kylo with you? So, Joseph, if everyone's playing Ewoks and you're tall, I guess then you'd have to be like Chewbacca or something. I know he's not an Ewok. He's like a Wookiee, but you're tall, so you can't be an Ewok. My goodness, so I'm rewatching season 1 of Mandalorian, and it's a good thing, like, my memory, I forgot everything. So as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh yeah, or I'm like, oh no. Yeah, again. I've already watched the 3rd season. Um, I watched the 3rd season maybe 3 times, but now we're going back to the 1st season. And then I'm also watching Clone Wars, which I didn't think I'd watch because it's cartoon, and I don't like cartoon. I like.
It's so good though.
Okay. I was like trying to be nice and everything, but sometimes you just have to put people in timeout for 24 hours. And created my own trivia jingles. I love that. Matt, you're so creative. Oh no, I broke the tip of the plant, the one tip that wasn't chewed off. I just accidentally ripped it. Now it's all broken. Oh well. Oh yeah, on Discord you can have everyone on the screen, can't you? Yeah, someone told me in the live stream recently not to show outside my window because there's too much like technology that people can guess where you are. So like when someone just keeps saying it over and over, it's kind of like, why are you keep asking me that? And I already said no like 20 times. Maybe they'll be back on my next. It's okay. I tried to propagate a spider plant baby and it turned. You you just take it and put it in water until there's roots and then you plant it. We have some now. There's still a bunch. Spider plants are weird. They grow these like strings and then all the little babies are on it, but Kylo just rips the babies on the floor. He just rips them apart. And then I find all these plant pieces on the floor. Tika just chews the plant. And ferns are as well. But it's just spider plants are safe around cats, so it's like the only plant I can have. Right, Rhodey? Oh yeah, that will happen, Anu. Jar is so annoying. He'll be like, Misa not annoying. Yes, yes, Yusa is annoying. And like in Clone Wars, he does all this like stupid stuff. Like he's so clumsy, but somehow his clumsiness leads to him being saved. I think they're trying to redeem him so people actually like him. But like you either like him or you can't stand him. I didn't watch that one because of him. You can, yeah, I'm not on Discord. I feel like it'll be too hard to figure out. Interesting. Well, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Jar Jar. His clumsiness. What's everyone's favorite Star Wars character? Mine is Din Djarin, obviously. Well, Tash, that explains why we're watching it. I told him I'll watch one episode of Clone Wars. One episode. Ahsoka, yeah, is yours. I was like, I'll watch one episode of Clone Wars. He's like, oh, okay. He puts it on his. I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. He's like, you hear him laughing. He's like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, right, you forgot. So then we were sitting there for an hour, and he knows I hate movies, but I did it. I watched it. Grogu's my second. He's my second. So for me, it goes Din Djarin, who's Mando, then Grogu, then R2D2, then Obi-Wan. I forgot my other one. I do like I can't think of his name now. I do like Boba Fett, but who else? Oh, I think it was a tie between Boba Fett and Yoda, to be honest. Yeah. Oh no, he lured me into watching that movie. I was like, what? I'm just waiting for Tash to type his. I think I know them, but
Oh yeah, what are they?
I don't know. Okay, so Ahsoka,
Yeah.
Anakin,
Anakin, Din Djarin.
Din Djarin.
Number 4 would be
Oh, that guy that I don't like, the villain.
Vader.
Well, no, Anakin is Vader.
Oh, that's true.
That one guy.
Maybe I can't remember my 4th.
He's that one villain.
Oh, that's top 5. Count Dooku is my 5th, but I can't remember my 4th. Anyways.
You like C-3PO? No! C-3PO is, he's like...
Baby Yoda is 4th. That's right, Grogu.
Grogu is 4th. Yeah, I didn't know Grogu was on your top 5.
He's awesome.
It's Din Grogu now?
It's Din Grogu.
He's been
Yes, you are correct.
adopted. It's Din Grogu. I still call him Baby Yoda too. Even though he's not technically Baby Yoda, he's like a baby of this species, so it works. And C3PO is always like, recall the rules. Sir, I don't think this is a good idea. I'm like, just go for it, man. Do it.
Because he's a protocol droid.
He's protocol droid, so he's just so like good, and he's nothing wrong with him. He's just so good, and he like sticks to the rules all the time. He's like always a stickler for the rules. Whereas like R2 always comes through and he'll do what he has to do to get the job done. I like how no one's favorite was like Luke or Leia. Luke kind of annoys me at times, to be honest. Yours third is
I
Luke.
know what number 4 was. It's Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah. Okay. Matt's is interesting. Number one for Matt is Baby Yoda. Second is R2D2. Third is Luke. It depends which movie. There's episodes where I really like Luke, and then there's some where I don't. It depends. BB-8 and Kylo. Yours is so interesting, Matt. I love that mix. I had most of the. Do you know what? Yeah, Matt. Do you know what? Um, my dad had collected them and left them in the packages. But when you're a kid, you're 10, of course you're gonna open them. You're not a collector. When you're 10, you just want to open it and play with it, right? I like Luke in the movies. The only thing I think when he annoys me is only in the Mandalorian, because the way he trains Grogu, he's so tough on him. I'm like, him's just a little guy. Like, he has this thing that's zapping him, and I'm just like, no. But he did train him to use the Force, so he came through. Chopper. Chopper's funny. Now I'm just picturing little Joseph with his and said the bare minimum. Yeah, I think it was how he came across in Mandalorian. Same with Ahsoka. Like Ahsoka, when she showed up in the Mandalorian, I didn't like her personality. But then Tasha's like, it doesn't really justify her personality in the episodes. Like, you have to watch Clone Wars to see like where she came from and who she is, because it didn't like give a fair like. I went down a thumbs up. I wonder if it was the person I put in timeout. They're like, fine, I'll take my thumbs down. My thumbs up down. No, he didn't do the bare minimum. Luke actually saved the day. Okay, so there's this scene with the Dark Troopers that Luke came in and did the scene.
Yeah, he was awesome in that.
They can't go for that much because my dad probably still has his. Joseph had Darth Vader with his lightsaber, the figure.
Holy, that would be worth a fortune.
Andrew said digging through the closet. I don't know if he still has them, but he had like all of them. Because one fun thing, well, we did a lot of fun things, but a fun thing we did when I was growing up is we always collected stuff. So whether it was like action figures or Hot Wheels or whatever, antiques, like we always collected stuff. So as as a family, we always like had places to go and to do stuff. Like when we went down, we'd go down to the States all the time. We'd go shopping. So like they had so many better stores and you could get different action figures and stuff there. So we all had our own thing that we were like collecting, but we all would kind of do it together as a family, which was fun. We also used to like on Saturday mornings go to yard sales, and that was something Tash never did. He's like, no, my family never really had that mentality to go to them. I'm like, but you can find the coolest stuff there. And then he started to go to yard sales with us, and he's like, this is actually like, you can find some cool stuff. He got rid of a ton. Dang. Probably did. Oh my goodness, I've been on here for an hour and a half. I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for staying that long, and thank you for all your time, and for Matt and Joseph for your questions that made it fun. Much love, everyone. Does that look like a heart? Kind of. There we go. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, oops, can I click it? There we go.